Hello friends, welcome to Disha. We are powered by the Sarat Chandra IAS Academy. In today's video, we'll be discussing what is monkeypox, why it has been declared a public health emergency by WHO, and what is for India. Let's start the topic. So first of all, let us see why is it in news and what is the news regarding the monkeypox. So it has been declared a public health emergency by the WHO. WHO is World Health Organization. It's a part of the UN. We read about this. It's very important for us to know about these organizations. So whenever they are mentioned or talked about, we'll know what they are about. Okay, so it has declared monkeypox. Please remember the name of the disease, monkeypox, as a disease of public health concern. All right, and a public emergency. All right. Next thing is that what is the relation to Africa? So this disease originated from the Africa, especially from this region known as the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Congo Basin. It is the basin is named on the name of the river Congo. Congo River is in Africa. All right, so this disease originated from here. It has affected not only DRC but multiple countries in Africa. Sorry, multiple places and countries in Africa. Not only DRC but also let's say South Africa, Southern Africa, and so on. So multiple countries in Africa are affected by this. Now you all know that there has been immigration, tourism. Okay, so multiple people are coming in and out of Africa every day via various means, whether they are, let's say, ships, whether they are aeroplanes. So for different reasons, people keep coming and going. Now there are high chances that this disease is transmitted to populations outside of Africa also. Not only in African continent, but outside of Africa also. Let's say it can go to Europe, it can go to Southern Americas, where people do not have much immunity to it also. All right, and it can prove fatal. It can prove fatal to small children. All right, next thing, this is the second time when this disease has spread in such a manner. All right, and it has given such designation by the WHO. Okay, next thing, just a second. What is WHO? Okay, so it's World Health Organization. It is specialized agency of the UN, the United Nations. And it is the role and function of WHO to make, let's say, international public health, responsible for international public health, or maintain the health safety of international population. So it does not work on a national level or some country. It is an international organization. It was established in 1948. So if you remember, there was World War II, WW2, between 1939 and 1945. So after the World War II was ended, after 1945, the UN was established. Okay, and after UN was established, multiple different agencies came out of it. One of them was WHO. So it was during 1948 that this organization was established. The headquarters are in Geneva. This is in Switzerland, Europe. Okay, now let's move ahead to what is monkeypox. So it's a self-limiting viral infection. It's a viral infection. So whenever we are talking about an infection, we must know that what is causing the infection, whether it is a virus, whether it is a bacteria, whether it is some other kind of pathogen. Pathogen means disease causing organism. All right, next thing. All right, next thing is that what does it do? Why is it known as monkeypox? So it was initially found in monkeys in Africa, and pox basically means some sort of fever. Okay, some sort of fever. Next thing, why is it worrisome this time? It is the second time that it has been designated as a public emergency, but it is now more worrisome because a new strain of this virus, a new strain of this virus has been discovered. And this strain is sexually transmissible. Let's say when a man and women are having sex, then it can be transferred from one to another. So this is also a huge concern. This strain was not found earlier. So this is a sign of mutation in the virus. All right, earlier it was only spreading via touch, let's say touching the affected person, touching their skin, or exchanging body fluids or so on. All right, now it is also sexually transmissible. Okay, next thing that we already know it is a viral infection. Just a second. Okay, so we already know one thing that it is a viral infection. So what kind of virus is it? It is orthopox virus. So this is the same or similar type of virus which caused the smallpox or the chicken pox. Okay, it is the same or similar type of virus which cause these diseases, and this is also one of the category of the monkeypox. But what happens in the monkeypox? Why it is more fatal? Why it is more fatal? That fatal means basically children die. Okay, so what does it do? It causes this type of nodules on the skin and everywhere else. Okay, and it also has various different symptoms. So this is the lymphatic system found in the body. You can see these lymph nodes are enlarged into the monkeypox. So this causes the swelling of the lymph nodes. The swelling of the lymph nodes. Okay, second thing, it forms these blisters on the skin. Not only this, it also does damage to the, just a second, it also does damage to the cardiovascular system as well as to the nervous system. Because of this monkeypox, the children also get fever. Okay, what is the work of this lymphatic system? Let's say the blood is coming from here. All right, and now this is the tissue. This is the tissue to which the RBC or the blood cells have to deliver oxygen. All right, now how can they deliver oxygen? They cannot come out of the blood vessel. So what happens? The oxygen will flow from these RBC or get transferred to the lymph nodes or lymphatic system. Okay, this is some sort of fluid. Is some sort of fluid, the lymph fluid. It is simply known as the lymph, and it transfers the oxygen to the tissue and takes the carbon dioxide and the waste material. Okay, so it is essential part of our circulatory system. It is essential part of our circulatory system. Now, when the lymph nodes are swollen, this cannot function properly. So this is also one of the reasons why the children die eventually. All right. Next thing, what is the reason for the current concern? So as I told you already, the current concern is the new strain, new strain, where the disease is sexually transmissible. All right, so this is one of the very concerning, let's say, thing for the health professionals, because you cannot stop people from reproducing, from traveling. So both of these things lead to STDs. Both of these things leads to STDs, having multiple partners, or let's say going in and out and reproducing with various different people. So this is one of the various issues coming with the mutation of the virus. Now the next thing is that how is it cured? Is there any treatment or cure? So because it is a viral infection, there is no cure or treatment. The body itself fights with it naturally. There are two consequences: either the person dies or the person lives. So until the person lives, you can provide some sort of, let's say, supporting treatment to the person. You can give him oxygen, you can give him antibiotics, you can give him sort of various different things. But if it's just left out and the infection spreads more and more, then eventually the child will die. All right, so this is one of the issues, and let's talk about the India also. What is to be done in India for this? So India in this case is already vigilant. There are no cases in India as of now for monkeypox. Earlier, only 1 2 cases were discovered from Kerala. Okay, so you can say this virus grows better in the tropical environment. Alright, so in India right now there are no cases, but India has already designated over 27 laboratories. for monkeypox research and the treatment. Alright, so this is for today's lecture. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. If there's any feedback, comments, you can let me know in the feedback section. I'll be very happy to help you. Have a great day and see you again.